Through much of the western United States, and specifically California, I have watched and read about the horrific fires that have ripped through and engulfed much of this region. These fires are increasing in intensity and occurring on a regular basis. I took this photograph several years ago around San Diego, California. From a turfgrass perspective, I've wondered about the impact and history of fires. Fires, or burning, is not widely discussed or written about in the turfgrass profession, yet fire has a prominent role in grassland management, both in the past and to a lesser degree now. I took this picture on a helicopter flight through the Drakensberg Mountains in South Africa. This fire was set on purpose to burn the grassland. Why burn? Vegetational burning returns nutrients to the soil and helps new plants germinate by breaking the outer thick seed coat. Secondary impact of fires include controlling brush and weeds and helping to reduce ticks, mice, and parasitic populations. Fire is part of the rejuvenation of past prairies through the Great Plains. The fact, though, is we do not live in the 1800s. Driving down a country road while a ditch is burning or a large pasture, or along a highway brings into focus the downside to burning. Human populations and fires do not mix. The physical presence of smoke can cause serious visibility and air quality concerns. West of the Mississippi River, you can still come across prescribed burns as a land management tool for land managers and farmers. Even in some of the open areas, burning one's lawn occurs. I took this picture a number of years ago in Marysville, Ohio. This homeowner burned their lawn for the purpose previously described, which is no longer allowed. Basically, if you can't burn leaves, you can't burn your lawn. I would think it would be advisable not to leave a fire unattended, and probably notifying the local fire department would be required to keep the fire under control. Prescription burns do occur around golf courses, especially in parts of California under restricted conditions, as a mechanism to reduce the likelihood of intensive wildfires. The surrounding area of this golf course, you can see, was burned. These are some of the tools used in this prescription burn. The burn is normally under the eye of the fire department. Specifically, field burning in turf is restricted to seed production. Field burning that occurs, for example, in the Willamette Valley, requires strict environmental and weather permitting, including how much area can be burned. It is important practice for the seed growers and discussed more in the genetic and establishment module. Ecology, fires impacts in grass diversities and species composition. Ecology impacts I find interesting and applicable are listed below or on this side, much of which is based on research and observation of tall and short grass prairies. In conclusion, fire is not a part of turfgrass management to a large extent, but more importantly, the continual occurrence and increased severity of the western fires are dramatically shown every night on the news. A sobering thought is, what are these vast areas going to look like in the future?